He'll beat David Benavidez within a year. At least, that's what one of the most influential promoters in boxing, Eddie Hearn, believes. He's fast, he's unpredictable. Many are already calling him the new Prince Naseem Hamed because of his incredible reflexes and fearless style. But is he really that good? Let's follow the entire journey of Ben Whittaker from his professional debut to the present day and find out what kind of fighter he really is, whether he has what it takes to become boxing's next superstar, and if he truly has a chance to one day defeat David Benavidez. Enjoy the video. After becoming an Olympic champion, Whittaker made his professional debut against Greg O'Neill. It all started there, and from his very first fight, Whittaker showed that he had entered the professional ranks with one goal: to become a world champion. In his second professional bout, Whittaker once again left no doubt as he defeated the previously unbeaten Petar Nosic. This time, however, the fight went the full distance.
Oh, good shot. Lovely right.
For your winner by unanimous decision, he's still undefeated,
Jordan Grant, a tough British fighter who was expected to test the rising prospect. Instead, the fans witnessed another dominant performance from Whittaker.
Showboating, big legs. And he's quite chunky, isn't he?
It's thick.
Yeah, very thick. But he's quite lean and slim, where he wasn't that far away with it. You say that
character. Looking to try and mitigate. This is how he's going to choose to do his hopping in on one foot there, and not distracted by any of that. Took the heat off it.
And Grant is doing well to...
Just waving that lead hand and looking for the touch, and tidy things up a bit, I think, now, really. There was
no real conviction in the shot, and he's expecting something to come back.
Leading off with that right hand. Crowd here as we enter the final stages of Whittaker, and then just steps off. To be honest,
I think it's Johnny who's shouting.
To our colleagues, to Dan Aziz, who were quite a distance away, just trying to beckon Grant in towards the end of the first round.
to train him, he won't have just, he'd have done his research.
Doing that, it's just who he is.
Yeah, exactly. I think
To just be knocked back into the ropes takes that for about a year, but he's dedicated to the boxing again. He runs a tiling company, not. There, or a right hand, Whittaker, maybe.
Every single time he gets Grant to the ropes, I can see all three of us. He's just tapping away, and he's one big shot.
Right hand cocked to ready to go quickly there. That was a big shot. Keep things tight here, Jordan Grant. Get that guard up quickly there. That was a big shot. Keep things tight here, Jordan Grant. Get that guard up, which is the 8 seconds remaining in the round. Whittaker looking. There's that lead.
I think the scariest part about that, the backhand that came through, is it wasn't even...
Oh, and he's staggered again here and down right to the very start of the round here, Jordan Grant, and in comes the towel from the corner.
and seconds of round number 3. Declared your winner by TKO, and still undefeated, the Surgeon, Ben
Vladimir Belooki. The powerful Serbian was viewed as a serious challenge. Many believed this would be the first time Ben would face real adversity. Instead, Whittaker impressed once again, breaking his opponent down before finishing him in spectacular fashion.
There's that left hand to the body, left glove of Belooki, rather than shooting it absolutely straight. A little boulders there from Whittaker. But it's been all business right from the start here.
Any slight confidence, possibly even false confidence that Belooki may have had has been knocked out of him already.
And then he paused Whittaker to encourage the crowd at right hand. This is difficult for Belooki. He's got to try and ignore all of that and just stick to the task. Into the again there, just drops his hand in time around. Nice jab into the pit of the stomach there from Whittaker.
Hard shots of pain, but just by sheer demoralising them, hit you, embarrassing them, sometimes the showboating and the...
Belooki stepped in, let the right hand. Doubling up on the left hand to the body as instructed. Then turned it into a screw. Right hand down the middle, that was neat. Belooki in a little bit of trouble here.
He's probably going to try and go for the finish here.
Belooki trying. And he gave just a little bit of ground, land his own right hand on the inside, but after by his standards, quite docile. Belooki tags him with the right hand there, though. Steps in and bother Whittaker immediately fine.
Throwing that throwaway judge in a second.
Oh, goodbye.
Combination again, wasn't it? It was the uppercut. Is this just the durability of the opponent and the discipline of Belooki?
Belooki's kind of pretty tough, knows how to look after himself. He keeps it going. When he steps up, already beyond that, even from sparring partners, he has asking any questions of Ben Whittaker. It's just whether Ben can open him up.
Good left hand there from Whittaker, who's letting his hands go now. Final few seconds. He looked rocked there briefly. Belooki and Whittaker.
You know, I know everyone has to have ability, and he's 26. Anything in the ring tonight, really. He's just
as quick as they can. Next him. Hand to the body again there. And then left hand seemed to thump.
Whittaker put on the pressure.
Waters always trying to just use that tie to stay away. Left hand, seeing if there's an opening for the right. He dipped up to his left hand to the body or to the head. Wounds in, and that discipline that he showed. And it would appear that he's going to blue and black, and we have to credit because he accepted his first one. It's not the case that he's just been hit to the body. But other than he hasn't really shown any sign other than paycheck. So I'll tip my hat to him if he manages. And Whittaker knows that he could Tyson, but he had a good 3-4 seconds there. Left hand there for Whittaker, and the referee has jumped in and stopped the fight. The corner don't like it. And Belooki,
Stephen Leonetti Dread. The experienced American was unable to withstand Whittaker's skill and pressure.
In the world, ladies and gentlemen, he is the surgeon, Ben Whittaker!
goes down to a knee there, Dreadeye. That wasn't a punch that was landed. He was dragged down with the left hand more than anything else. So no knockdown called there. Looking for that long right hand. More orthodox now again, looking for that long right, landed it. Didn't have any great effect on Dreadeye. Left hook just staggers him slightly, brings a smile though from the Albanian. Just wandered forward there, Dreadeye. That was dangerous.
You can tell these guys have been in the ring together before. You can feel the familiarity.
Throws as a right hand and then just moves off to the right hand side.
I don't think Graia has yet found what he can do, you know, to affect Ben.
Whittaker all of a sudden wasn't where he had been a split second ago as he gestures towards Vidal Riley. To my left hand side there, Ben Whittaker.
Danny, Ben's something else.
On the nose, I think there, a dread eye, or it could be the mouth, and he goes down to a knee. He's taken some blows in this round. He looks at the corner, and that wasn't very encouraging. I'm not sure how much longer he really wants to stay in there, Stephen Dreadeye. Voluntarily there, it could have been a good tactical move if he knew that something was coming that could possibly put him away. Whittaker will be looking to do exactly that. Looking outside of the ring. He's got his man in trouble here and he needs to capitalise on it rather than speaking to people outside of the ring. I'm not against this kind of stuff, it's entertaining, but Rhys Carter has had enough and he's having a word with Whittaker here. And I have to say that I'm with the referee on this occasion because...
Oh, shot.
From Whittaker, and he is stretched out on his back and he is out. Rhys Carter waves it over immediately and reaches for the gum shield, right, followed by the left. And that was the end of that.
It was on the cards. The moment he focused on it, he got it.
Yeah, it was good to see, you know, just to stand his ground, let him come as he comes, short right hand, left hook, two-punch combination, bang on the chin.
Khaled Graia, another convincing victory.
But can he...
Around the back of the glove there with that shot.
He is trying to reply, Graia. It's just...
Distance closer is safer for him. Trying to chop down with the right hand, Graia. About this business here. Nice
Swagger and the brand and all that type of thing. I do... Oh, beautiful shot.
He got great purchase on that. Sunk it. He got great purchase on that. Sunk it. Can he follow it up? He looked for it again there.
Much of it is, you know, part of the whole shot.
The punches he did there. Double tap up to the head. Hit with something you're not really braced for. And that
Paralyzes you, and then you get hit with a sick, you know, when your opponent in front of you, you can't hit them and you miss one.
And at the side, and you just can't defend them. He just missed his ribs.
Yeah, he fell short, but it was a better effort.
Coming over the top of the jab there, Whittaker with the right hand. He's just been backed up to the ropes and touched there, caught with the confidence. Another uppercut there from Whittaker, but Graia soaked it up.
He shot earlier and he knew he was going to dip, and he brings it up the middle.
A little bit of swelling around the left thigh, just under the left. So into the fourth, Whittaker with the right hand counter at the...
Easy jab, then just slipped and countered it.
Right hand, even if you're catching these, parrying. Curious about that, he's been complaining to Sean McAvoy.
It's very demoralising.
Well, Whittaker for the head really, with the palm, and the trainer there is...
Beaten by someone who's just far too good for you. You can't even land, you can't catch.
Maybe just riling Graia up a little bit here. He's getting it.
Embarrassing him.
You hit him with the back of the left glove.
With Dan, he's just kind of...
Gradia's corner man is still absolutely ranging.
What you like.
Though he's a very experienced fighter, right hand lands. Now you can see the steam rising off.
It's part of his tactics, it's part of his game plan, trying to lure him into making...
Admirably at times, right hand deaf end of that third round. He's an experienced guy who did set his feet and...
Your own game plan's gone out the window then. You know, once you get annoyed and angry...
Excesses, just obviously not enough. That was a great body shot from Wolf.
A little bit of trouble here, backs up to the corner.
Defeated Ben
Leon Willings.
light heavyweight champion Leon Willings.
An entertaining all-British showdown. Classic Whittaker, flashy, confident, and in complete control.
Sucked the right hand into the body, then went up top and was decent.
Yeah, I like Ben. Ben's very...
was going to be given then when boxing resumed, tried to... He hasn't had too long to prepare for this, but he never strays too far from the gym.
So, but hey, I guess, like you said, they're looking for...
Letting his hands go, strong right hand there again.
About 1,000 shots already.
Looking to shut down with the right. He was looking for the left hand to your body there, Whittaker. Then left hook, but a reddening up on the left-hand side of the face as well as the rib cage. Whittaker, no standing off, no having a look. He's just got straight down to the...
Pulled him out of the press conferences, peed him off because he's firing at all cylinders.
What Whittaker wants, but it's making for a good spectacle, the impact out of it.
Ben's doing something really...
He throws it in a quite unorthodox manner. Good right hands here though for Whittaker. Again, just climbs into that left hand, very much enjoys. We may well get back to it at some point. The left hand there though,
you know, taking the initiative.
Maybe caught Whittaker a little bit cold at the start of the round. Look for the up. Good long right hand.
Comes upstairs, really, really good. You can see the reddening on Williams' body upstairs. Really good stuff by Ben Whittaker. Lovely right hand. Yeah, you know, it looks like he's getting a bit
Cold with one. They're not.
Ben Whittaker's just teeing off from Williams on the ropes.
Good 1-2 there from Whittaker. Williams, who was really looking to try and throw back and a little bit to win this fight. So it doesn't mean you can take them forever. And over the top, landed on the back of the head, but on the left hand got through. Williams under some pressure in the corner here, but Williams just rocking and rolling there. Bit of a wild swing at Whittaker, who shimmies in front of him, playing the...
Trying to slip outside the jab there, trying to fire it off here.
And an uppercut to finish off.
Here I come.
Yeah, it's been in it. The first 3 rounds have been low.
He did take it well. Another right there.
Yeah, put out the fire. Leon Willings is jab from Whittaker, came back with the right hand. Sometimes they drop in, lead left up.
Roll 2 right hands right there. Hands, good shoulder roll. Lovely left hook too.
Whittaker low.
A few clean shots as well. And
look, when somebody steps up onto this kind of stage, particularly when they're faced with a
Can live with that power. I think the speed has troubled him and the variety.
right hand now. It looks like Williams is rolling them.
Capable there, Williams are coming back with something. Whittaker sticking to the task, right hand back. Just swaggering forward, Whittaker looking to launch that.
Yeah.
He showed a good chin as well, Williams, because he did take that flip with the knockdown, but I think he thought, no, you know what?
You mentioned it, Dan, and his
Lovely uppercut.
a little bit into the final 10 seconds of round 5.
Ben miss and he's landing shots.
In every single way, and as I said, you don't
Position. He's won an area title, and I really respect.
an area level fighter in better fashion than this.
He's definitely been in there with fifth
Puncher. I think he's a very slick boxer, very skillful.
So into the 7th, Whittaker in the white, and he just switched southpaw briefly there, Willings. Again, just manages to roll under a couple on necessarily take them forever. You can feel the power and be confident that it's not. He made a very good, strong start. Then they had a little bit of a tear up, really.
Yeah, but you ain't going to get those every time, Dan, as you know. I think with Willings, he's more aggressive and comes forward. The back foot, surviving, it's harder for him.
This a bit, Leon Willings. But the cumulative effect is what we're seeing now.
And it's hardly
Merits on whether you get the stoppage or not, Matt.
that's another highlight Instagram reel, and he wants something
Really allowed him to do it.
dancing, humiliation, have a laugh, do you know?
Final few seconds, and Willings looking to try and the point there. And that was a decent shot. Defending that against Troy James before.
You know, it drops, all that drop from Ben Whittaker. I was looking forward to seeing some new moves.
His opponent down. And just be all... The ring there, Whittaker. Willings just dips and throws out the final belt. Whittaker with a nice stiff jab there, but Willings is going to finish the fight back. But everybody else, you've got to do it. You've got to go through.
Undefeated, Ben the Surgeon Whittaker.
The undefeated Nigerian puncher, carrying a record of 12-0, was considered the toughest opponent of Whittaker's career at that point. Many expected a difficult fight. Instead, Whittaker controlled the action from start to finish, outboxed the African over 10 rounds, and captured the vacant IBF International title by unanimous decision.
Initial sting, although that hasn't been.
Again, just looking to try and kill that right hand in around the back of the guard. On the jab.
You know, Ezra's got this opportunity from shouting his mouth door. It will come.
Yeah, Whittaker going to look to try and break him up with a jab.
To set up those attacks. He's been boxing for a really long time, Whittaker. He was such a good amateur, of course. And that is good to see. That is good to see. A little bit of a nod there from Whittaker almost as the first jab, and then went underneath. Whittaker leading off with a left hook and then just trying to sit down on the right hand a little bit. That's a good left hand to the body from Whittaker, and then again just manages to slide that right hand.
Kind of guy, but he's very accurate, very sharp, and he'll walk you onto shots.
I've seen of him when he looks to get on the front foot and really let his hands go. That's when the technique can come up. Dipped his own knees, let it slide over his shoulder with an overhand right there, and again goes downstairs and enjoy himself. But you look at his fights, and he's trying to get a few more punches off. Whittaker just caught by a long right hand there, catches him on the shoulder. Trying to get that shot on, looking like he might have been stung, swaying. Just slightly off the straight, didn't quite land. And as sure of himself as he comes across, as he reaches for a long right hand there, this is a big step up.
Yeah, it's too sharp for Whittaker to catch with singles. You have to put combinations together.
Whacking him around the side.
One punch finish, because yes, that can happen sometimes, but you can never rely on that.
Slipped through nicely through the gaps.
Arenica, we saw one body shot hurt him towards the end of the previous round, and heading towards halfway. One right hand there for him. And he's taken him very well, Arenica.
You've got to be careful what you wish for when you do that.
You know, put 4 or 5 punch combinations together, feints.
He does all of the spade work now.
Yeah, I don't think he's a particularly, heavy, concussive one punch.
The right hand to the body, nicely there, Whittaker. It's the jab, then put the right hand on the back of it, and then bit by bit. Nice right hand into the body there from Whittaker.
Even when he throws that left hook to the body.
Arenica just backing up here. I wonder if the body shot has hurt him there. Arenica just flinging in this round. I think that's fair to say. The reason is that most...
Loads of, he's not a big hitter, you can see that, but he's...
Sometimes touches, other times power shots.
Scrap it, bowling, right? You scared him.
So into the second half of the fight we go.
I think that he's excellent.
Give anything away and...
Work the body.
He was short with the right hand there, Arenica, and fell forward rather. That's a nice combination, just sinking onto the back foot. He's putting the punches together a bit more here, but just walked onto an uppercut there from Whittaker.
He uses them so effectively.
Whittaker just tapping him on the top of the head. He needs to be careful with that, the referee. Little incident at the end of the round, just as you left us. He goes towards and Whittaker, to be fair to him, didn't complain because he knew that he was making fun of him, walking him back to the corner.
Let's calm it down.
I think it's a little bit of frustration.
He looks for a right hand. I don't think he landed his. I think Whittaker's might have got through. Ranking. Raise the temperature, turn the screw, see if he can clip through the gears. Right hand just clipped Whittaker as he was pulling out. Well, he's going to take a point, I think, here, Bob Williams, because there was the, said Sasha, that was a little bit naughty. Left hand there from Aronika right towards the end of the round. Okay, let's go down ringside. Andy just came back off them. It's decent work from him.
They're great body shots.
Square on, just trying to mix things up a little bit himself there. Mostly outside of the UK up until this point, but this will announce him to a few people, particularly closing stages of round A. Aronika again with a long right hand there, doesn't quite. Doubling up on that left hand to the body, fist of the big bang. It's not really what anybody needs. Just backing Aronika up to the ropes on the far side, a left hand into the body again, but Aronika just, I think he's getting somewhere here, Whittaker now. You're in.
Coming up, man. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Final round, these two will be called to the centre to touch gloves. Joey Clayton, for this final 3 minutes, you decide.
Yeah, I would too. I think it'll be hard because Aronika.
I think he was just having a little club.
I was asking for it in the corner as he was able to take a break. There's that left to the body. Aronika, he's in trouble here, and maybe Whittaker can finish it. He's got 15 seconds remaining, and then a trio of punches up top. And one really got through and put a big dent in him, and he's just about going to make it through to the final bell there, Aronika.
Liam Cameron. This fight left a blemish on Whittaker's record. Their first meeting ended in complete chaos.
Especially early on in this contest, you can see the difference.
One of the things I really like about Whittaker is his mentality times.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. You just need to start combinations a second ago. Touches with the punches.
Liam Cameron really appreciating what he's doing right now. Taunting. Mile ultra marathon. Cocky move. Oh, nice work here. Ben Whittaker, the best prospect perhaps in all of
Leicester.
Hey, Cameron. Only 9% of his
career. He knows how to fight.
Oh, there's the counter right from Whittaker.
Cameron really is taking the picture, Chad.
Different oh, right hand. They're going to present different chapter. It is all business.
Drop the head. Drop the head. Just a little bit tighter.
Sets, and he's really putting it into place.
Drop your hands and start showboating a little.
Good great work on Cameron here, though.
Boy, Cameron's talking trash in the ear of Ben Whittaker. Cameron.
Still winning the jumps.
A real fight here, Whittaker. A real fight.
He's probably the most, but he's fighting the wrong fight.
That mouthpiece comes out.
In the fifth round, both fighters tumbled out of the ring. Whittaker suffered an injury and was unable to continue. The bout was ruled a technical draw. But in the rematch, there was no controversy. Ben took control from the opening bell and forced the referee to stop the fight in the second round, successfully defending his IBF international title.
For the body from Whittaker there.
And look to bring that kind of heat that Whittaker.
Slow left hook as he's stepping in, which is quite dangerous again. Looks a little bit tense, to be fair.
The body up, there's no slow coming back.
Too big at the moment.
And his punches look
About letting one go around the back of the head, which he did do.
round by round.
Going to be outboxed, and he's going to be taking shots. In fact, he gets some good leverage in that right hand. I feel
jab, right hand from Cameron.
Cameron's going to make sure that he brings his feet in rather than reaching.
In the shot, going up and down nicely, head up, was crisp, you know, was sharp, there was nothing lazy.
Left to the body there from Whittaker. He needs to keep those feet underneath him. What to do is come over the top of that front foot a bit. And Whittaker to counter. It's something he does. Up to protect the front of the face. Probably gets in nice and quick. Bit of blood coming from there, Whittaker. Good right hand though from Cameron. Pops it out. Bearing up the... That's a great right hand! His legs are not steady, he's sitting down on the ropes. Cameron has been stopped in. Foster has jumped in and stopped the fight. He got him going, and he was on shaky legs at that point.
Still undefeated, and still the IBF International Light Heavyweight Champion, the Surgeon, Ben Whittaker.
Next came Germany's Benjamin Gavazzi, who entered the ring with a record of 19 wins and just 1 defeat. Whittaker dropped him twice.
It's a very, very contested 12 stone 7 division, but look at him here.
Look at the intelligence, really good use of that lead hand, head, body.
Beginning to send out a couple of distress signals, and now he's in big distress. A right hand has laid him out here in the first round.
After the second knockdown, the referee immediately waved the fight off without a count, awarding the British star a knockout victory and the WBC silver title.
To change boxing, we're all watching it.
Without a shadow of a doubt, but performances like complaining at the back of the head from where I was sat in real time, it looked like it was the side.
Changed it. Look, he touches there, catches a nice right hook over the side, targets the body, and then there.
Absolutely fine.
Okay, some people, the corner, the red corner especially, they're complaining right now, pointing, watching the replay, they're complaining about the placement of the shot. But as long as you're getting away with it, you